Aloha everybody, I'm Rebecca Melendez and I've been fighting to save this bay. This is Keauhou Bay and thank you guys so much for signing the petition and helping me financially. I have the court case is now finished. We are taking Kamehameha Schools and the Hawaiʻi Planning Department and G70 who created an environmental impact statement to develop this bay into a bungalow resort. Finally finished the court case, finally filed it, now we are serving. And I just want to tell you the experience. This has been the biggest experience of my life, honestly. And it took me 4 months to learn how to talk to ChatGPT. And 4 months of spending sometimes 10 hours a day and then realizing the next day that I couldn't use any of that work because it wasn't right. I didn't do it right. Nobody told me what to do, but finally something happened and I said something to ChatGPT, I can't even remember what it was, and then it all clicked, it all came together. So I was able to start creating actual exhibits and I created an exhibit index. We have now served the Hawaiʻi Planning Department and Jeff Gerald is the Hawaii director. I'm actually flying tomorrow with a friend of mine to serve Kamehameha Schools, Marissa Harmon, G70, and their president Kavika. So basically what happened in the serving process, see, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. And yeah, I mess up. And so anyways, in the serving process, ChatGPT gave me instructions on how to serve. And it basically said to notarize, to have the server sign that says something like, I sign under purge, jury and all of these, really big, court words and everything. So anyways, I went to the server, I contacted a server here on the Big Island and I talked to her about it and I said, hey, I got ChatGPT instructions. I'm new to all of this. Could you look at my instructions and, just do what the instructions say? I'm sure that's probably what you already do. And so anyways, we met. I gave her the petitions, Jeff Gerald's petition and Hawaiʻi Planning Department. I also gave her Marissa Harmon because ChatGPT told me to serve them directly. Okay, so anyway, she took everything, and in my instructions I asked her to please, to serve Jeff Gerald's directly. Well, she ended up getting very taking everything really personal, and it wasn't personal. I was just trying to do exactly the best service process that ChatGPT told me to do because ChatGPT was all I had to get answers from. So anyway, she took it personally, and she ended up, she did serve, which was great, and I got the service papers, but she didn't get it notarized, which I asked her to do, and she also then blacklisted me and called some of the serving companies, which is, there's not that many serving companies in Oahu, and she told them that I was difficult. And so that was really painful, and it was really humiliating and embarrassing. And at the same time, I realized, that's her stuff. It wasn't mine. I'm just doing the best I can, trying to make sure I do this correctly so it doesn't get thrown out. And so the good thing is my friend wants to serve, and we're gonna go fly to Oahu tomorrow, and afterwards we'll have a celebration, lunch. Of course, I cannot be there when he's serving, so I won't be there, but we're gonna fly over together. I'm giving him all the papers, and they're 515 page petition to give to Kamehameha Schools. So we are going to be serving them, and this process has been very it's been very challenging. It's taken pretty much all of my energy. I've been exhausted mentally. I've actually cried sometimes because I just needed to get my emotions out. Daisy Mitchell is the lineal descendant of Keauhou, of this area, and she has filed to go to court with me. So there's only two of us, me, Rebecca Melendez, and Daisy Mitchell, who are actually fighting to go to court and fight them on a legal stand. So anyways, that's the process, guys. I am going to be uploading the full PDF of the court case that I put together with ChatGPT, and so that all of you guys can see it on my website. You can download it, you can check it out, and just know that, because you signed a petition, because you helped me financially, it helped me more than you would ever know, because I wanted to quit so many times. I've mentioned this in another video that's going to be coming up. I actually created, documenting this process so that you could be a part of this too and understand what I went through, that yes, this is legit. And no, I'm not just talking out my ass. I actually put a court case together with 389 page exhibits. And if it wasn't for you guys' support, I mentally would not have been able to go through with this and finish it, because it's been mentally exhausting for me. And thank you guys so much for your support in every way. And we will be saving this bay. We will be saving this bay. Please check out the PDF. It is the truth of what I put together with ChatGPT. And honestly, it's, like I said, it's been the hardest thing of my life. And I'm so glad it's finished. And thank you all for your support. You've been with me this entire time, and we're saving this together. We are saving this together. Okay. Aloha, guys. And we're going to go serve them tomorrow. Thank you. Mahalo. All right. So I am printing out the last of the petition, the exhibits for this case against Kamehameha Schools in the Hawaiʻi Planning Department. And these are my exhibits. I have over 500 pages. This is Exhibit A, Exhibit B, and C, Exhibit M and R. And so yes, we are filing to go to court, and this is it. This is it. I'll be heading to file this in court in just a few, I don't know, an hour maybe it'll take me to finish putting all this together. So thanks everybody for your support. Thanks everybody for signing the petitions. This is how your petitions work. Your petitions work by showing the judge that we have now over 7,400 signatures opposing Kamehameha Schools Bungalow Resort. And because Kamehameha Schools and the Hawaiʻi Planning Department are not really considering it anything, we're now going to court for it. So thank you for your support. If we didn't have your support, guys, we would not have the numbers. And thanks for everybody who helped me financially, because this has taken many days, many hours. I spent the last probably 9 days, over 10 hours a day to finish this. And thank you guys so much. Much mahalo. I can't even tell you. Thank you for your support. Aloha. Okay, everybody. So this is our case right here. This is our case. It comes to, I think, over 500 pages, 500 and something. But anyways, that's our case, and I'm going to go file it in court. Thank you guys so much again for your support, for everything, for standing by me, for standing by Keauhou Bay, for standing for what is right and what is just, and for really showing, support. Okay, so I just filed the over 500 pages for our court case to help save Keauhou Bay. And I got to come back in a few hours because she's going to need 8 copies of the over 500 case that I put together. And it was because of you all. Your support really helped me, especially when I wanted to quit, because this was the hardest thing I've ever had to learn how to do. And ChatGPT is just amazing with what it actually can formulate. Unfortunately, it does lie sometimes, so I had to actually check everything, every court case, every quote, and it gave me false information many times. So I've been working on this since October, and spending 10-hour days sometimes, most of the time. This whole last week was over 10-hour days. And so thank you guys so much for believing in this cause. And you will be seeing it on my website, bigislandsupport.com, because I will be filing it. I will put it all there right after we serve them. Thank you guys so much for your support. I could not have done this without you, because mentally I wanted to quit so many times. And I thought of everybody who signed that petition and everybody who donated finances to help me have time to put this together, because this was one of the most craziest things I've ever done. And thank you so much. We will be saving Keauhou Bay for a fact. So I have the 6 petitions, and we're going to be serving. We have to now serve Kamehameha Schools, Hawaiʻi Planning Department, Marissa Harmon, Jeff Darrows, Kavika. He's the president of G7. We are now serving them. These are now in the court, and over 500 pages. We have 498 pages. The petition itself is 109 pages. The rest are exhibits. Basically, every exhibit needs a header and a footer and a page number, and then an exhibit index. And it's just been a big process, but I'm so grateful that God gave this to me in my heart, and I'm so grateful for all of your support, because I would never have done this without everybody's support who signed that petition, who financially helped me in this time to give me more hours in the day so that I didn't have to work and I could actually work on this case. So thank you so much to everybody again. We are going forward with this, and we will be serving. This is 6 6 different petitions, and yeah, we're going to be serving them soon, and they're going to be held accountable for. Okay, aloha everybody. So I am here in cell phone parking lot at the airport waiting for the server who has served the Hawaiʻi Planning Department and Jeff Darrows. Our 109-page petition with I think 389 pages of exhibits. And so now we have 2 of them served. We still have 4 more to serve in Oahu. I will be flying over to Oahu in a few days with my server to help, make sure everything goes smoothly. And so now I'm gonna be going to the courthouse tomorrow to file these 2 return of service forms that the server is going to be giving me. I'm going to file them tomorrow. That's April 14th or 15th, and we filed on April 8th. So we still have some work to do, and we're getting this done and crossing our fingers everything's going to go smooth. And you know what? Yes, I have a little sore on my nose. And you know what? Because all you guys supporting me, I just really don't care. I'm going to make this video anyway, and just know that, I want to keep you informed in this process because you supported me signing the petitions, over 7,400 signatures. Thank you so much. And also some of you donated financial support in the many hundreds of hours I spent in putting this together and really believing in me. And just thank you so very much for all of that. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'll keep you posted. Okay, aloha. So I have 2 petitions now, 2 service forms. I'm going to be filing it right now in the office right behind me, and we have 4 more to go, but we're getting it done. Okay, thanks guys, aloha. Okay everybody, so I'm Rebecca Melendez, and we are here at the airport, and we have the serving papers, the petition that has been stamped for every single office that we're going to be serving. We're going to be serving G70, who created the environmental impact statement. We're serving Kamehameha Schools, who accepted it. And we're serving their developer, Marissa Harmon, who accepted it. And we are serving the president of G70 because he signed off on this environmental impact statement to develop Keauhou Bay into a bungalow resort development. So our flight takes off in about 30 minutes. We're super excited, and we are making this happen. And because of your support, you are with us all the way. Thanks, you guys. Okay, everybody, we made the flight. We almost missed it. I was at the other side of the airport because I haven't flown forever, but we made it. We're the last people on the plane, and now we're heading to Oahu. All right. Okay, guys, I'm so excited. So, my server, he has done all 4. We have all 4 signatures from Kamehameha Schools, for Marissa Harmon, for G70 and their president Kavika, and now we're gonna go get it notarized. And you guys, Kamehameha Schools was waiting for this. My server told me that they asked, oh, is this the 500 page one? And so guys, they're ready for this. It is time to stand. It is time to say no more, that we need to start doing what is right. Justice needs to be prevailed and needs to be seen. And that's what this is all about, guys. Starting the movement to start saying that, yes, we can stand. We don't need a lawyer. ChatGPT helped me put this together, and we can stand on our own. And thank you guys so much. I just really appreciate you guys, and I look forward to flying out of here later in a few hours. We're gonna fly back to the Big Island, and then tomorrow I'm filing all of these papers with them being notarized in the courthouse tomorrow. So excited. Okay, thanks guys for being with us on this journey. Okay guys, I just wanna say thank you to Divine Intervention, because if it wasn't for God, honestly guys, this would not have happened. When I was in my half awake, half asleep state, I would get these feelings and these thoughts of where to look in the environmental impact statement. I would get these, don't forget this section. What about this section? So I tell you right now, God, my higher power, Divine Intervention has been with me throughout this entire time. And I just want to say thank you so much to Divine Power, because it is with me. It is with all of us. It is with this time of standing and this time of starting to turn the table. Holy the system, it has come. And we have Divine Intervention. We have God on our side. And I just thank my higher power so much for giving me the courage and the strength and the desire to want to do this. Because creating this case has basically taken all of my time, but it's also been in my heart. It's like, I need to eat, I need to sleep, I need to finish this case, I need to take this on. And this is such a powerful passion in my heart. And I know the only reason why I have this is because of God above put this into my heart to create this, and we all stand together in this time of starting to hulu the system. So just thank you to my higher power. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for guiding us on this journey. This journey has now started. Everybody is going to be filed in the courthouse tomorrow, and now the next steps will proceed. And thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. Really appreciate you guys. Okay, aloha. And appreciate higher power beyond words. Aloha, everybody. So I just submitted the last serving papers in the window behind me to get stamped by the judge or the court, the clerk. And so this is Kamehameha Schools who signed. We served the 500 petition to Kamehameha Schools, for Marissa Harmon, for G70, who created the environmental impact statement, and their president, Kavika. So anyways, they're now being filed in the courthouse. I also received, this is the judge granting our extended motion. So what happened was I missed the flipping deadline to serve because honestly I was told I had 6 months, but then I talked to ChatGPT and ChatGPT said I had 120 days, and I just forgot about that. In my head it was saying I had 6 months because it just had so much work to do. I was focused on having 6 months, and then when I realized I missed the deadline, I talked to ChatGPT. What can we do? It said to file a motion to extend service. That's what we did. I got the grant today. I'm in the courthouse learning. I'm at the self-help area, learning how to get online and how to do all this. And in the dockets in our case account was this grant, and this just came in today in the courthouse while I'm here filing my last serving papers. So guys, this is divinely, coming together. It's definitely divinely coming together. Thank you guys so much for your support, and that's what's happening in our court case. Okay, you guys, so I'm in the library, the law library, just trying to figure out some more stuff. So the next step, now that everything's been served, everything's been filed, is they have to, Kamehameha Schools, Hawaiʻi Planning, everybody who's a respondent has to reply within their deadline, within 20 days after they've been served. Then we will have 10 days, as far as I know, 10 days to reply to them. I'm not exactly sure how many times that goes back and forth, but then we get a trial. As far as I know, we are having a trial. Again, I'm still learning all of this stuff, but you know what? The more of you guys who can show up to those trial dates, the better, just the better for the support. And so keep in mind, I will be posting when the deadline, when we get a date for a trial, and you're welcome to get the day off, call in sick, and join us and support this cause to start standing for what is right. I am uploading the document, the case, as a PDF on bigislandsupport.com/SaveKB. And also I will, check out my Facebook page, Big Island Support. Stay in touch with that because I will be posting when the court date is. I'm not exactly sure when, but hopefully it'll be within this next year. Okay, thanks you guys. This has been the journey of a lifetime, and I just can't believe we got the grant for the acceptance of our motion to extend service. Like, I'm so ecstatic about that, and everything is just falling into place. We are divinely guided, and this is all through divine intervention. Okay, thanks you guys. Aloha. Okay guys, this is it. I actually have to copy all of the service papers and the motion to extend service, and I have to mail them to all the respondents. So this is the last step. They now will have their service forms that have the court stamped on it, and the motion to extend service is going to be stamped on it, as well as the acceptance to grant the extended service time, which is amazing. So this is now the last step that I have to do. I will be mailing this today. Okay, aloha guys.